So this is a devastating news, and I'm even sad reporting it on this channel. Bandits again. Bandits bomb Kaduna Abuja train with over 1,000 passengers aboard. It was even confirmed by a passenger that is in the train, whose name is Anas Iro Damusa. He said, "Please, this is an emergency. We are inside train at the moment. Kidnappers planted explosives and the train engines have been ruined. We are helpless. Abuja to Kaduna train. Gunshots still being fired right around us. We are just under the seats praying to God while waiting for help. Since 8 p.m. we have been there between Katari to Regina. I am a living witness." Now, 2 days ago, bandits laid siege on Kaduna International Airport, killed Nema staff, left many wounded. Today, terrorists, still bandits, or we still call them Boko Haram, bombed Abuja-Kaduna railway track with almost 1,000 passengers on board. Yet APC have they got to tell us, this is not being, I'm not being political, they tell us that Nigeria, that talk about election in 2023. This is going crazy. Many injured at this terrorist bomb at Abuja-Kaduna train, conveying almost 1,000 people. And according to reports, I learned that so many were also kidnapped. Now, bandits wants to put an end to rail transport. They want to put an end to the train means of transportation. So they want the means of transportation to be bossed again, so that they will be causing their mayhem more. In fact, they will be doing their onslaught again. I mean, we are just about recovering from the one that bandits went to Kaduna International Airport to force a plane from flying. And in fact, we have not finished talking about the train that keeps breaking down every now and again. The train that Chibuike Amechi told us that he used billions of naira or even billions of dollars to build, and now, not just that, the train broke down. This train, since this Nigerian rail system is launched, it has been under constant attack by these demons called bandits. According to Reno Mokri, he said, with this bombing of the Abuja-Kaduna train by bandits, we need to ask if we have a government in Nigeria. Is the man in Asarok a president or just a decoration? First, bandits took over the Kaduna airport, which is true. Now, this bombing and APC position Aerofa, I don't know if that is true, for vice president. That's not going to happen. Since this man became the governor of Kaduna State, Kaduna residents have been in trauma. They have had series of attacks by bandits and Boko Haram that they've never had in the history of Kaduna State. Bandits killing people, Southern Kaduna genocide, so many lots of horrible things. The people in Kaduna are living in horror. They are living each day not knowing what will become of their lives. In fact, train transportation now is a death trap. In fact, the train is almost like a coffin that is flying, that is moving. How can these these bandits continue to make the life of travelers a living hell? Before it will be, it has always been this Abuja to Kaduna road. If it is not that they blasted the track, it will be that they tried to stop the train. And not if the train is okay, if the train is strong and functioning, at least we would have been talking about the explosive that planted. If you look at the guy who updated us of the attack, he said that bandits planted. How did bandits plant explosive and ruin the engine of a train, a moving train? I don't get it. According to Sahara reporters, 2 bodies have already been deposited at Kaduna Hospital. Many were injured after these bandits bombed the derail Abuja-Kaduna Train. And there's this guy that made a tweet in 2020 that he tweeted, how the train broke down in the middle of nowhere, which has been happening 2020, 2021, even in this new year 2022. Train has been breaking down. The train will just break down in the middle of nowhere. And of course, it has always been frightening for travelers. What's frightening is that in a country that is having issues with insecurity, a train carrying hundreds of people will just break down in the middle of nowhere. Now imagine if bandits should attack it. Now it just happened. This guy tweeted it 2020. He now has to pin the tweet. Pin Abuja-Kaduna Train under gun attack. Some claim it was bombed, but you can say it is bombed. It has this rail grid has to be a national security infrastructure. In fact, if I'm not in that area, I can't even board the train. It's better if you have money, maybe you pay for flight, or if you don't have, you travel by road, like by land, enter bus. You have to be sure of your life at least. Even the traveling by bus is not safe. Abuja to Kaduna way, traveling by by flight is not even safe. Traveling by road is not safe. Even walking is not safe. Which means of transportation is safe? Mostly this Kaduna, Abuja to Kaduna, Kaduna to Abuja. Which one is safe in this country? Which one is safe in this country? Can we all now believe the prophecy of former CBN Deputy Governor Dr. Obadiah my life shares prophecy? Can we now believe his prophecy? They want to start a civil war by 2022. Hundreds of people have been massacred in Kaduna in the past 2 months by this ethnic militia. Kaduna needs a state of emergency, and the governor has failed Kaduna residents. He has failed them woefully. He has really failed them. The former CBN Deputy Governor over there in my life, he said it, that these people are planning to cause a lot of evil in this our country called Nigeria. But bandits should be rest assured they can't take over Nigeria. They can only continue to operate in that their secluded area in the north. They can't cross the south. That's why many governors now, you have a Motekun, you have a Bubagu in some places like Ebonyi State to deal with this bandit. Because if we all keep quiet, these demons we spread in all the quarters of Nigeria, and before we could know it, they are all over the place. They are all over. They become the Taliban of Afghanistan. But that's not going to happen. We will not allow them, and God will not allow them. So, what if you are the one to advise commuters, travelers, which means of transportation will you advise them to take it? Road is not good. By flight is not good. We are not. Who knows? Bandits soon maybe will be planting explosive inside a plane. A plane will take off and it will explode. Who knows? And my problem is, why is it that they are having their way? Why is it that they are having their way? Don't we have security men and women in this country? Why are bandits still having their way? Is a big question. May God help us. And I'm praying that those that are injured, God will heal them, and also those that have been kidnapped, God in His infinite power will aid to their release. I don't know what else to really talk about, in this country that has been plagued by bandits and Boko Haram. But I tell you, a time is coming that this country will not, remember anything like bandits or Boko Haram again. Their end will soon come.